Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Night Owl Collage. I'm Amber, and I have another design team project for you from the Happy Handicrafter. I'm still working with the Vintage Dressmakers Kit. And in my last video, I told you I really love this this page. So I actually have 3 little projects that we can do with this page, specifically with this dress. So I have 3 printed out, and I have backed them with the collage sheet, but I've lightened it a little bit so you can journal on it. So the first project is really simple. It's just to make a bookmark. So I think that would be a really cute little thing to put in a journal with this kind of poking out of a pocket or from a page. I think that would be really cute. So what I did to make the bookmark is really easy. I'm going to take my paper cutter and I'm going to line the wire up with the underarm, so right here of the dress. Okay, and I'm just going to slice right up there, and then I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm not going to go through, I'm just going to keep it a little under the sleeve. So then I'm going to move to the other sleeve and line it right up with the underarm where the sleeve meets the bodice. And I'm just going to run it right up under the sleeve. Okay. And then we're just going to take our scissors and cut around the rest. I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to cut all the way around to the other side, and I'll speed this up for you. Make sure you cut around the hem of the dress, and I also just took my scissors and rounded these edges on the bottom of the bookmark. So I took bottom here and up here at the top of the skirt. I just rounded those edges so we don't have sharp corners. And then all there left is to do is to ink it. And there we have it. We have our bookmark, and it is just so cute, and I think it would just be perfect in a journal. So that's project 1. So project number 2 is a tuck spot for a tag. So we're going to take part of this paper that's still attached to the dress and fold it around so that it creates a tuck spot. You glue this part to the page and leave this open, and then you tuck your tag right in there, and that just looks, this tag just looks so beautiful behind this dress. I just love how it looks. And then you have your page here, and look how pretty that looks on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it so much. So I'm going to show you how to make this. Let me grab my second sheet here. So we are going to cut all around the dress except for this strip all the way across. So it starts right at the bodice, right where the bodice meets the skirt, and it goes down about, let me find my ruler. It goes down about, it goes 1 3/8 inches is the size here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our paper cutter again. We're going to line up that middle wire with the bodice, or if you don't have a paper cutter, you just use a ruler and a pencil to make a straight line from the edge to the bodice. And I'm not going to cut all the way to, just very close to it. I'm just cutting up to here, and then I'll cut the rest with my scissors. And then I will cut the other side. Then I'll come 1 3/4 inches down, move that down, and then I'm going to cut that again, almost to the skirt, and again on this side. Okay, so now we have, this is what we're keeping and the rest is what we're cutting off. So I'll cut this really quick and be right back. All right, the next thing we want to do is to ink all around this. And you don't really need to ink too far on this. We're just gonna fold it. So you're just gonna fold this in and just bring it all the way in till it meets the dress. That's where it's gonna, you're gonna have your fold at. Okay, now bring this side in till it meets the skirt. Okay, so then we just need to ink what you can see here. Don't need to ink anything else. Because this is going to be glued to the page, so you won't see the other side. So then we're just going to glue this down. So I'm just going to do a line of glue here, a line of glue on the bottom, and on the side here, on this top flap. But I'm not bringing it all the way in because there's a gap there. Okay, so then you would glue this section to a page. You grab one of the tags from the kit. I thought this one was so beautiful and was a nice little bright contrast to the darker colors of the dress. And it just, oh, I just love it. I just think it's so cute. So that is project number 2. Both of these are really, really simple. Not hard at all to do, but very beautiful. So the next one is a little more complicated, but not much. Okay, so this is both a hidden paper clip and a journal card, hidden journaling spot. So if you turn this over, you have a journal card like this, but it locks into place. Okay, so it closes up and then you have your paper clip up here. You don't have to add the hidden paper clip. You can just put it into a pocket or paper clip it to a page or something like that. I also thought about maybe if you had something like this at the bottom of a page and you just glued the bottom, you could slip that right over the top and let it sit like that. So that's also another option. But I did like the hidden paper clip because you can clip it right to the top of this page. Oh, doesn't that look so cute? And then you can take it off and you have a hidden journaling spot, which I absolutely love. So, how do we make this? Okay, we're going to make some score lines. Okay. We're going to put this upside down here because we're going to do on this side, and we're going to score it at 3 5/8 inches. Okay, and this is US letter size. So 3 1/2, 3 5/8. I'm going to score it right there. So we scored that at 3 5/8. We're going to turn that over, and we're also going to score this one at 3 5/8. Okay. So we're gonna fold the right side back first. So we cut the right, fold the right side back. The left side, we're actually going to cut off a section. So we're gonna cut off 1 inch from the left side. And we can actually use this to make our hidden paper clip. Then we're gonna fold that side back. Okay, so we have this now. And then we're going to cut, while it's folded, we're gonna cut while it's folded, we're gonna cut around from the skirt edge all the way around the bodice. And we are going to then open it up and cut around the skirt. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. We're gonna fold it while we cut it, and we're just gonna cut through the layers. Okay, now we do not need these tops here, so we're going to cut it off. We're going to cut it off right at the bodice. So I'm going to line up my bodice here in the middle with the wire. I'm just going to cut off those bodice pieces that we don't need. If you like them, you can keep them, but I'm going to take mine off. So then you have this cute little bodice to play with something else. So that's cute. And then we are going to, for the bottom, we are going, okay, so see where, here's our fold, okay? We're gonna line up the wire with where the skirt meets at the fold. Okay, and then we're gonna just cut to the fold. So I'm just going to cut close to the fold there. Actually, I can go through it, to it. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to cut up to the fold. Okay. So I have these flaps here. I'm just going to cut those off. Because I do want a straight edge on this part of my journal card. That's why I'm cutting that off and not cutting around the skirt. This bottom part I'm going to cut around the skirt because I want that decorative edge to show on the front. Okay, so I'm getting rid of those pieces. And then I'm going to, this part, this middle part, since it's going to show on the front, I'm going to cut around the skirt. Okay, so now when we close it, we see the pretty hem of the skirt, and that's what we want to see. The next thing we have to do is to make this closure here. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to cut a slit in this skirt. So right here, I've cut around here so that the other side can tuck in. So I'm going to use my X-Acto knife for this. I'm just going to kind of see where I need to cut. So I need to start right above here. Okay, So I'm going to start here and I'm going to cut with my X-Acto knife around the shape of the skirt. And I'll just cut around to that first little curve and stop there, okay? And we'll make sure this fits. Let's see. I might need to cut a little more. Yep, I need to cut it just a little bit more past that curve. Okay, I'll do halfway to the next curve, make sure that fits. There we go. So now it closes and we have all this writing space here. So that is fantastic. And then you have writing space here as well. So I'm going to ink this up and then we're going to add a hidden paper clip. All right, I've got a paper clip and my paper clip is, this one is 2 inches. And we're just going to use our strip that we had, that we cut off from the side of the page. Let me see if I can remember how I did this. So we're going to slip that in the paper clip. I'm going to fold it. Let's see. I think I want to do it this way because this is the side I want to see. I'm going to fold it here and I'm going to fold it around the long side. Okay, so I stuck it in between. I've got the short side of the paper clip, long side, and I'm going to fold it over the long side. I'm going to fold it again over the short side. Oh, let me see. So I probably cut off about 1 3/4 inches. And then I'm going to tuck that in to the short side, okay? And now we've got to do our gluing. So I have it folded. I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to glue this part first. So we have our short side and our long side. I'm going to glue here on the long side. Put it over the paper clip, all around. We want to get a good seal on this. So I'm going to fold that and press it down to seal that paper clip in there. Give it a good press. Make sure the sides are all pressed together. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it back around and I'm going to tuck this under the short side. And before I press it all the way down, I'm going to just put some glue inside here on the sides. Okay, now I'm going to press that all the way in and press my sides down. Okay, make sure they're all sticking together. Okay, so I'll make sure that the sides are all glued down, the paper clip is securely in there, and then we're going to ink that. Just ink around the edges. And I think, yep, which side did I do here? This side. So just ink all around your hidden paper clip. And then you will glue it to the back here. Which way do I want to do it? I think I'm going to glue it this way. And I just measured it by where I wanted it to sit on my page. So if I put the paper clip on here and I want the dress to sit about this height, that's where I'm going to glue my paper clip. I want it to sit about there. So I'm just going to put my glue down in the space where I need it. And then glue that right to the back of the dress. Okay. A little overhang that's bugging me there. Get that off. Okay, there, that's better. Okay. And there we have it. We have our hidden paperclip journaling and hidden journaling spot. So let's look at what we have here. So we have our project 3, our project 2, and our project 1. 3 beautiful projects, 1 page. If you love these projects, go pick up the Vintage Dressmakers kit from the Happy Handicrafter over in her shop. I'll put a link below. Thanks for watching today, guys, and having some fun with me and taking a peek at these cute little projects from the Vintage Dressmakers kit. And let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you again soon for another tutorial. Have a great day, guys.